Scourge of the Past is Destiny's newest raid experience where the secrets of another Black Armory vault are at risk. You need to venture into the city and stop these Fallen from getting said secrets. But first you need to get into the sewers that lead to the vault, and that's what we're going to learn right now. Team composition does not really matter too much, and neither do your weapons, as this encounter does not have a boss. The Navigator, aka the map player, will likely want to use a machine gun or Whisper of the Worm to deal with servitors, while the rest of the team will likely want shotguns to deal with Berserkers. Again, it doesn't really matter too much here, and no elemental damage is required either. The goal of this encounter is to deposit 4 radiant batteries in the outer nodes in the area to remove the shield blocking your way. To start the encounter, you'll need to deal with a Berserker in the middle of the map up on a building. The Berserker is immune until you bring down its shield. When you get close to the Berserker, it will place a suppression aura around itself and charge up a powerful shot that can over-penetrate targets. However, 2 weak points, one on its back and one on its chest, will open up while the shot is charging. Shoot these weak points, and the Berserker will be able to be damaged. When killed, it'll drop a battery, which you will place into the node at the center of the map, which is on top of the building. After you drop in this battery, a map of the area will show up. On the map are the following pieces of information. The green markers are the locations of the nodes where you'll be placing the batteries, the yellow markers are your team, and the red markers are Berserkers. You'll also have Wrath the Machine style timers counting down. If they reach 0, well, you wipe. However, one of the 3 Berserkers will have a red orb over its head on the map. These Berserkers drop 2 orbs instead of 1. One of those orbs will always come back to the main tower, while another goes to one of the 4 outer nodes. The other Berserkers will only drop 1 battery, and while I'm sure they will be incorporated into future strategies once said strategies are more refined, we will pretty much be ignoring them in this guide. Picking up a battery will give you a debuff for 1 minute, unstable reaction. This means you will die if you don't plant the battery in 1 minute. This timer is linked to the battery itself, meaning if you leave a battery on the ground for 20 seconds, when you pick it up, the timer will only have 40 seconds remaining on your debuff. Planting a battery in the correct zone will ionize you for 2 minutes, meaning you cannot pick up a new battery until that 2-minute timer is done. Servitors will be spawning by all 5 of these nodes and will block access to them unless killed. You'll have one person reading off of the map telling people where to go, while the rest of the team goes and kills Berserkers and plants batteries in nodes. When a battery is picked up, that player on the map will have 1 to 5 dots on their head. The map reader needs to tell them which node to go to in order to drop the battery off at the correct node. If you kill the red orb Berserker, again, 2 will drop, so make sure you don't grab them at the same time to make coordination easier. People should try to travel in pairs, 1 person with a battery and 1 person without, so that they can kill servitors. Multiple servitors can be at 1 node location if they go untouched for a while, along with typical Fallen enemies. The map reader will also have to deal with a lot of ads coming their way: sniper vandals, dregs, shanks, and servitors. If a servitor gets too close to the map, it will disable it until killed, so be sure to get rid of them quickly. You can do a 2-2-2 split for your team. 2 map readers, then battery team A and battery team B. The map reader role can be done solo though. Basically, the fight comes down to this. The map reader tells people where the Berserkers are, and then the rest of the team goes and kills them, and then rotates to the proper nodes based on information the map reader gets. In my team's first clears, we only killed the Berserker with the red orb on its head according to the map, and ignored the other 2. This means that you will be going a bit slower, but you shouldn't run out of map time at all. Remember, if you go too long without charging the map, you will wipe. Once you get more comfortable with the encounter, you can start to incorporate the other Berserkers. Here's an example of both the map reader role and the battery runner role. Gimme gimme. Donkeys. There you go. Just let me know when you're about to kill him, so I can look at the map before you guys scoop them all up. All right, there you go.
Next to us. Next to us. Oh. See him right here?
Yeah, you just set him off.
Yep, that one.
I know he was in a weird spot. I don't know.
Okay, first one's coming to me. Next one's going east.
I'll go east and clear that.
Next big boy is right north of the tower.
The callouts are north, south, east, west, and top mid. Top mid is the tower.
That's what I thought at first, and then Maddie went over here.
So dunk right here?
Yeah. He didn't die.
Okay.
I grabbed one.
And Datto grabbed one.
I'm coming towards
Datto, you're coming top mid.
Okay.
Clover, you're going to north.
Is it right in front of me?
Further north, yeah.
Okay. Sneaky.
Hold on, Maddie.
Datto, you're coming to the tower.
Yes. I'm at the tower.
I gotta kill the servitor, Maddie. Hold on.
You
There
have
you
10
go.
seconds.
Not dead.
Or Clover, my bad.
But there's one under us directly. We need to kill the captain.
He's dead, he's dead.
After the required batteries are placed, you'll be able to leave through the hole where the final battery is placed. I highly suggest you experience the part after this upcoming part, which is a maze, without seeing it first, as it is way more fun. Said next part is a Sparrow Race? Well, it's not really a race, but let's just say if you're familiar with Indiana Jones, you'll understand this concept pretty quickly. There's a servitor, it's on fire, it's chasing you, and you just need to go. An instant summon Sparrow or a summon quickly after losing your Sparrow type Sparrow is pretty good here. Punch the 2 panels at the start of this in order to open the door, and then get to riding. There will be jumps and gaps and everything in between for you to dodge. You don't need to be boosting the entire time, but you can't really slack off either. When you get to the end, there will be 2 panels at the exit just like at the start, one on the left and one on the right. You need to hit these at the same time to close the door, meaning 2 people need to make it to the end. When you make it, you'll need to navigate up some pipes into a hole in the wall on the right side in the next room, then run through this path in order to get to the next vault. Use the on-screen guide to navigate, but this shouldn't be too difficult to find your way through. Once you are through, you'll start the second half of the raid. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you at part 2.